Hello, I'm Dr. Aaron Chadwick, part of Your Nutrition Physicians, and today I was with a patient and we were talking, and we kind of got along, and we started talking about what he did, and he's an artist. He's a very famous artist. I didn't realize it, and his name is DUDA PENTEADO, and he invited me to come here to his studio. And I thought, okay, let's come and check it out. But I was just flabbergasted by the beauty of his art and how wonderful it is. And you can see, you look around, the colors and just a magnificent place to be. And just so much behind his art and his history. So I want to introduce you to DUDA PENTEADO, my patient and our friend and a great artist. He's actually an artivist. So
Correct.
Can you explain that to us, DUDA?
Yes,
what is
yes.
that?
Well, before I say anything,
Yes.
it's my honor you guys are here today.
Thank you.
You and your wife, and myself and my wife, your patients.
Yes.
And I just want to say that we've been looking for a doctor who does natural medicine and can work, in ways that I need today, because my work is very intellectual, but it's very physical, and I'm always working, moving things around. I passed my 50s, and then you want to just keep going.
Sure.
So the vitamins, it's like, thank you so much.
My pleasure.
You guys have been an answer to our prayer. Me and my wife have been talking about this, and we found you guys, and I'm so glad you guys are here. Okay, so why? So the artivist needs to live a few more years. That's the bottom line. But the story here is, an artivist is based on a fusion of two words, art and activism. And because my background on my both parents, my father was professor of economics and always talked about how economics can empower and liberating people. That's his legacy with me.
Right.
And my mom was really the activist, and she did public work education. She was a teacher, a principal, a superintendent of the public system, and then she just empowered to me this thing about doing things with community. And so we here in my studio, and a lot of my art has a social aspect to it, not just like in the content of the art, but I do projects with the youth and collective murals, really implying critical thinking and creative process collectively to work as a team, as a group. I think what set us apart of every other creature or animal, or we are the human beings, the higher intellectual ones. That what set us apart is our collective power to imagine, create, and work together. So what I want to show you guys, maybe here's the studio.
Yes.
You already saw. So I'm working this painting now. This is my first edition of the drawing sketches on my NFT. Here we have a famous character that I created many years ago. It's called the Bird of Revelation. And you can see he appears first in paintings like this. This is a very kind of self-portrait painting, and it really deals with my spiritual dimension, how faith plays a big part of my life. And in my case, the Christian faith is really the theology of Jesus. And it's liberating, empowering, and it's just like cut the baloney kind of theology. It's like, pick up your cross and follow me. It's about what you're gonna do it, not others, not pointing to others. This is very internal empowering process of liberation. We could talk about that later, but the other thing I want to point it out quickly, you see on that screen, finally the Bird of Revelation becoming the first NFT is going to become a 3D art. And I love it because it's going to connect art. DUDA the artivist connects my artworks in a 3D form and also digital form. And with social cause. So basically, when you buy this NFT, there's a tracking number to the system, to the website, that tracks you, and you are gonna plant trees in Amazon.
That's amazing.
So what I love
awesome.
about this is the connection of critical thinking, art, the 3D, cyber, AI, all these kind of elements, but also a very physical benefit to our to
future
the
generations.
future generations.
Yeah, that's amazing.
And so I'm super excited. I'm about to go to Brazil. We're gonna release this project, and you know, it's just a little bit what I do.
Yeah, I mean, when I first walked in and I saw this, you know, being a Christian, I saw all these, you know, wonderful Bible verses here and the way you intertwined it together, and kind of part of your story too. You transitioned, you know, from your old self, you died to your old self and became your new self in Christ, and how you just portray that. It's just beautiful. It really, to me, it just made me think about my beginnings and stuff and where I came from. Before I became a Christian, so
yeah, and this piece is kind of a self-portrait. The moment that I had a really spiritual encounter. Was already familiar with studying of the scripture and some parables, but
yes,
here is the interesting part. I'm playing with color, and I explain a little bit. The gold represents the divine nature of God in us.
Okay.
The other part, and is a little dark, represents the darkness. The process, the carnal, the struggle, the human struggle.
Yeah,
right?
sure.
And then you see like the hair and everything is like water, is a moving water.
Yes.
It's full of symbols. It cleanses, baptizes, and cleans. You know what I love about the Bible and theology is full of metaphors.
Yes.
Metaphors. You know, and
yes,
they're very powerful. So that's a very important piece to me.
It's
you know,
very beautiful.
That's my private collection. But listen, thank you so much. I appreciate you guys make time to come here. You guys have a beautiful story of being two doctors met at the school.
Yes.
You know, and we're here now, and it's really a blessing, it's a pleasure to have you guys
our pleasure
as part of our lives, and you being my doctor.
Our pleasure to help you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
So everyone, DUDA PENTEADO, world famous artivist. Thank you so much for giving us a tour of your studio. And this is it for our segment. I'm Dr. Wanda Chadwick.
I'm Dr. Aaron Chadwick.
And we are your nutrition physicians. Until next time, God bless.
God bless you guys.